Israeli airstrikes on Gaza have killed at least 18 people, including 3 children, in what officials and witnesses describe as a tragic attack on a designated safe zone. The strikes targeted al-Mawasi, a humanitarian area where displaced Palestinians, numbering in the hundreds of thousands, sought refuge in tents amid cold, rainy winter conditions. Early Thursday, one strike hit a tent in al-Mawasi, an area declared by Israel as a humanitarian zone. Among the dead were 2 senior officers of the Hamas-run police force alongside civilians. Palestinian authorities condemned the attack, emphasizing its impact on vulnerable populations already enduring immense hardship due to the ongoing conflict. The Israeli military described the strike as intelligence-based, claiming it targeted Hussam Shahwan, identified as a member of Hamas. A Hamas-led Interior Ministry statement confirmed Shahwan's death and his position within the police force. Despite the justification provided, the attack has drawn significant criticism for violating the supposed safety of the humanitarian zone where civilians had gathered under the assumption of protection. Another Israeli strike killed at least 8 Palestinian men reportedly involved in local committees that secure aid convoys. The bodies of these victims were taken to Al-Aqsa Martyrs Hospital, with officials confirming the fatalities. These attacks have severely disrupted law and order in Gaza, complicating efforts by humanitarian organizations to deliver limited aid into the besieged territory. The broader toll of Israel's military campaign continues to climb. According to Gaza's Hamas-led health authority, at least 45,581 Palestinians have been killed since the conflict began on October 7, 2023, with over 108,000 injured. The ongoing violence, including strikes on critical infrastructure and civilian areas, has exacerbated an already dire humanitarian crisis. Aid workers face significant challenges in navigating the worsening conditions. The destruction of safe zones like al-Mawasi further erodes trust and heightens the risk of displaced populations already suffering from insufficient shelter, food, and medical supplies. International observers and humanitarian organizations have expressed concern over the lack of adherence to principles safeguarding civilians in conflict zones. Attacks on areas designated as safe havens undermine their intended purpose, leaving displaced families even more vulnerable to the ongoing violence. The escalating toll on civilian lives and the destruction of critical humanitarian spaces like al-Mawasi underscore the urgency for international intervention to protect vulnerable populations and address the growing humanitarian crisis in Gaza.